I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Friday live question and answer class, where you can ask questions regarding the American accent, pronunciation in American English, and all topics related to improving your communication. Today, we'll be talking about the American TH sound, giving you some help with making this sound, learning how to change your speech and what errors you might have. I also like to give you a quick tip you can use right away to improve your speech, so we'll be doing that at the end today. I wanted to let you know that for this particular topic, I do have a lot of resources. So I have an American TH playlist here on YouTube that you can check out that's going to help teach you to say this sound, to say words with this sound, and to know the steps of practice. I also have a free ebook on speechmodification.com, and that's a really great resource for learning the SMART technique for changing your accent. And that ebook focuses on the word the most commonly used word in English, and teaches you how to change that word and the accent error patterns on that word. And the reason to work on the word the is not only do you correct the accent error pattern for that word, which is the most frequently used word in English, but also it will help you with where American TH is all over in speech. So if you're practicing on the words that are most commonly used in English, the frequent words, that makes up the majority of what we're saying. You may have thousands of words in your vocabulary, but we really only use a few hundred to 1,000 words on a frequent basis. So just as an example, the word the, I use that word about every 27th word, and you do too. Anyone speaking English uses that word every 27 words. What that means is 3 to 4% of your speech is just the word the. So if you think about if you have an accent error pattern on that word, it's going to be very noticeable overall in your speech. And if you can correct that, you've already corrected 3 to 4% of your speech. Not only is that going to help you with the word the, but other words like that and them, there, then, than, they, with, both, think, etc. Of the most frequently used 200 most frequently used words in English, about 20 of them have the TH sound. Now, a lot of you probably know this. You're probably aware that TH can be a challenging sound and does have a big impact on your speech. But I wanted to give you a little bit of the rationale for why to work on it. So you can read more about that and find out more about that in my free ebook. And I'll put that here in the chat for you. Feel free to ask questions at any point during the class, and they don't have to be about American TH. If you have other questions, words you'd like help pronouncing, or things that you would like some more information about, please feel free to ask. Okay, so let's get started. Talking about American TH, what's happening for most people on this sound is that their tongue is not in the correct position the way Americans say the TH sound. This could be, number one, because you don't have a TH in your native language, and so it's strange and uncomfortable to put your tongue between your teeth. The correct position for American TH is that I'm resting my tongue gently between my teeth, and I'm allowing the air to flow over it. So in the voiceless sounds for TH, that's the sound in think and thin and both. My voice isn't on, it's just one sound, like that. And my tongue is resting between my teeth. Now, it doesn't have to stick all the way out of my mouth. I don't have to exaggerate that movement. But if I'm looking in a mirror and I can't see my tongue, then it's highly likely my tongue is not in the correct position. What's probably happening for you is that your tongue is either behind your teeth, pushing against your teeth, like you're trying to make the TH with the tongue back and pushing. And then it's going to sound more like that will make think sound more like think, and it will make that sound more like that. In some languages, the TH sound is made with the tongue pushing against the sound. Now, occasionally you may hear some Americans saying dat for that, but it's not used in formal speech, professional speech, and I don't recommend learning it. And if you have that, I recommend trying to change to the voice TH that's between the teeth like that. The idea that you may have is that your tongue may be too far back and too low behind. That would make your TH sound more like Okay, sorry about that. I was having some connection problems. I hope you stay with me. If you're just joining me, we're talking about the American TH sound. We had a little interruption in our live stream. So what I was talking about was the error patterns that you might have. It might sound more like a Z sound or a D sound. And so let's work a little bit on how to correct this. So first of all, being able to say the sound by itself is very important, and using a mirror to check for that tongue placement and to see that can be very helpful. So just trying some sounds and making sure that sound can continue. If you can't see your tongue, and if the sound doesn't continue, then you probably need to change your tongue position. So let's just try this. It might feel a little strange. Look in a mirror and try it on your own as well. So try the TH sound with voicing, and without voicing. I should be able to allow the air to flow. Next, let's try this with some words. So we're going to use the most common words that start with this TH sound. Let's try some with a voiceless TH. Try the word think, thin, both, with. Now try some with voice TH. That, the, them, this. Very good. And if you have difficulty putting it on words, okay, sorry, we're having some connection problems today. You can go to my website, speechmodification.com, and get my ebook. It's going to walk you through those steps. Let's talk about a quick tip that you can use right away. So I suggest once you are able to say these words with the new TH sound, that in order to be able to get it into your everyday speech, you begin to use what's called repeated phrase practice. So you're going to take one of these common words that has a TH and add an additional word. For example, use the word these and then say something else. For example, these shoes, these programs, these people, these animals, these business meetings, etc. And you might find that the hardest thing is to think of what to say, but that's good because it means your brain is busy thinking about what to say and it can't be as focused on the TH sound. So it's more like real speech. Let's try it with a phrase. Try it with in the kitchen, in the document, in the closet, in the garage, in the notes, etc. So repeated phrase practice is a great way to get that new motor habit to establish using the American TH in your regular speech. I wanted to let you know that next week our class will be talking about reduced sounds and a way to sound much more American and be more fluent in your speech. So we'll be taking a look at that next Friday. I also have some free classes coming up if you're here in the Seattle area. Next Tuesday night, I'll be at WeWork in downtown Seattle, giving a free class talking about the American accent and giving you lots of tips you can use right away. I'm also now taking registration for my fall classes here in Bellevue. Those will be on Wednesdays beginning on September 5th. So go to speechmodification.com and check those out, see if they're a good fit for you. I hope to see many of you there. I know some personal feedback from me. So if you come to class, we'll be able to listen to your speech and really help get you on track for improving your American accent. You can always ask questions, post comments, and ask for help on any of my videos in the comments, and I'll get back to you with where you can find the answer, or I'll make you your own video addressing the question that you have. Please feel free to ask questions here at the end. I know we've had a few connection problems, so if you've been trying to chat and you haven't been able to, leave me a comment after class and I'll get back to you with the answer. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. speechmodification.com.